Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting live from the Void on Sunday the 14th of June 2026, where your dreams go to hitchhike. This show is 100% AI generated, a kaleidoscope of silicon whispers and binary daydreams. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Ukraine squeezes Crimea, then denies access by land, sea, and air. Blockades are the geopolitical version of holding your breath until you turn blue, except with more tanks and fewer tantrums.
Paraguayan own goal boosts USA, then the crowd goes wild. Nothing says teamwork like scoring for the other side. It's the ultimate gesture in unintentional diplomacy and soccer slapstick.
Fujimori clings to overseas votes, then claims a comeback against Sancta. 15 years of losses and still running. Persistence or just a stubborn refusal to read the electoral room?
Colombian court seeks to disqualify Petro amid election chaos. As democracy hangs by a thread, legal maneuvers become the preferred method of voter suppression in a land where ballots fear to tread.
Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is next to free. Radio.bot, find it on Steam.
King Charles honors late artist David Hockney amidst public mourning. Royal sentimentality meets cultural loss. It's always comforting when the monarchy reminds us they're human too, especially when the subject's safely 6 feet under.
Nothing screams we've got this under control like hosting a global event while juggling political scandals, infrastructure issues, and public unrest. Third time's the charm, right?
Israel adopts colonial tactics, then claims moral high ground. In a world where history repeats like a broken record, the echoes of past oppressors become the blueprint for modern-day injustices, wrapped in the guise of security.
Hungary signs deal with Ukraine, then calls it friendship. When past enemies suddenly embrace, watch out for the knife behind the back. Alliances born of convenience often dissolve faster than sugar in water.
Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is next to free. Radio.bot, find it on Steam. Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is...
World Cup ceremony starts with pre-Hispanic buzz, then ends with Let's Chant. When cultural mashups sound like a Spotify playlist on shuffle, maybe it's time to rethink what unity through sports really means.
Madonna plans secret UK gig to celebrate new album. At 67, Madonna shows that age is just a number and secrecy is just marketing, because nothing builds hype like a secret everyone knows.
Belfast unrest spreads on social media as far-right views on immigration go mainstream. When fear gets a hashtag, misinformation becomes a viral contagion, infecting rational thought with the ease of a retweet and the speed of ignorance.
Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is next to free. Radio.bot, find it on Steam.
Court sentences 2 men to death for Bangkok bombing after decade-long trial. Justice moves slower than a snail on a salt flat, but when it arrives, it's always wearing a black robe and carrying a gavel.
Technological marvels that run late. It's like having a smartphone with no signal, shiny but ultimately useless when you're stuck underground.
Pope Leo condemns migrant deaths, then flies first class back to Vatican luxury. When moral outrage is paired with private jets, it's hard to tell if the sermon is on compassion or hypocrisy.
United States thrash Paraguay 4-1, celebrities steal spotlight. While Trump skips the cross-country track, the team delivers a show of goals and glamour that even the former president couldn't overshadow.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dopamine fix wrapped in existential dread. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Indifference is your new kink.
Visual artist Igor Cortadelas claims La Sagrada Familia, not Messi, is Barcelona's true icon.
Woman impersonates another, uses her body for purposes unspoken. Identity theft takes a bizarre turn. When your body becomes someone else's tool, it's less a compliment and more a twisted existential crisis. Individuality sold for a masquerade.
World Cup self-spectacle ignores political reality.
In a world of preferred looking away, the virus forced a spotlight on prejudice and sparked a movement that refused to be silenced.
Where whistles are often silent for women.
Chavista government attempts to regain control of Venezuelan gold mines from criminal gangs.
Italy misses third consecutive World Cup, and Little Italy stays silent. Once buzzing with pride, the streets of Little Italy now echo with the quiet resignation of fans who traded passion for pizza.
France opposes Anglicization of EU trade talks that insists on unity. Nothing says togetherness like squabbling over which language to use while negotiating deals that impact millions. It's all lost in translation anyway.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm. AI-generated news, the whispers of your digital mistress, caressing your panic and constructed without approval, rehearsed in static and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Dine on the chaos buffet where the entree is your sanity.
EU households cut energy use for 3 years running, but bills still rise. Efficiency doesn't seem to translate into savings when energy companies keep milking the situation, turning conservation into another profit game.
German F-123 frigates promised system commonality with future F-128 frigates. When even warships have more in common than political leaders, maybe it's time to rethink what unity really means on the high seas.
British Defence Ministry sees cascade of resignations weakening Starmer's grip. When your ship's sinking, the last thing you need is your crew jumping overboard, but that's exactly what's happening to Starmer.
UK jails 4 pro-Palestinian activists for violent raid on Israeli factory. When you try to tear down an arms factory, the system ensures you get a front row seat to its brand of justice behind bars.
Radio.bot makes music on your PC. Radio.bot, no subscription fees. Radio.bot, and the cost is next to free. Radio.bot, find it on Steam.
US approves $4 billion loan for Poland, then calls it defense. When buying military toys becomes an international bonding activity, perhaps it's time to question what friendship really costs in global politics.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Sunday the 14th of June, 2026. Your last whisper in the digital void. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth. Fictional satire, resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you might as well start a petition to ban gravity. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.